Hello, welcome to OpenRA Red Alert. This is ladder game cast and we have match against Lucky Luck against Radical Centrist on Mounts map, which is in the newest ladder map pack. They are Ukraine and England, and we have some. I think this is old map and it's pretty good one, I would say. Relative standard. Maybe it's not standard because we have two times double natural expansion, although this is natural, I guess, and this is maybe second. And we have also mid ores, these ones, and yeah, pretty much ore, I would say, but nothing special. These two players are pretty aggressive, as we could see here. RC is trying to contest Lucky's old Derek. Lucky has enough army. Will he defend that? Oh, he's moving forward. I don't like that. And unfortunately he splits army and might lose this one. Oh, this was a bit sloppy. I think if these guys were here, he would won. RC is 25th on RAGL ladder, which is ladder that's being taken into account when splitting players in RAGL tournament division or league divisions. And Lucky Luck is 48th. But I would say they are almost equal. I would say like RC is a bit better. At least how I played. So in this cast I will try to focus on some hints and advices that I would give to new players. We'll talk about macro, army positioning, defenses, army micromanagement, and so on. So we have Radical Centrist with slow macro here. He's overcommitting into microing army and killing all Derricks. Is it worth? I don't know. But I would suggest all players that first of all they don't have idle production facilities, either war factory, either MCV or later barracks. So we have RC sloppy here. He's slow with placing structures, so it will delay his MCV timing and tank timing and so on. So both players doing standard double refinery opener. As you can see, Lucky is on RC is on 3 harvesters and Lucky is on 4, and 5th almost done. So he can spam infantry now. Yeah, always guys try to place structures as soon as they are ready. Don't float too much money. Start production. Infantry after 4th harvester start mining. It depends on map and number of oils, but it's general rule. We see Lucky Luck delayed light vehicles. He didn't want to engage early. And we see very slow actually MCV timing for RC. Very late. You want to have 430, 420 if you went flak, and 430 if you go APC, and same on allies for ranger and light tank. Light tank and APC are slower to produce to manufacture. So up until now RC should have one tank at least. He could push here make some pressure. If this guy decides to engage, he would lose army because because tanks and heavy tanks and medium tanks are good for sucking, for vision. They can kill opponent tanks and so on. We see Lucky Luke very sloppy as well. He produced first SD vehicle on 5 minutes, 5:15 or whatever, and he delayed MCV, so he will be later with map control and expansion than deco. But if he makes these early tanks work, if he does something with them, which he might do now, he will be in advantage. This looks good so far. He denied first expansion, which is very important. So you don't want to have out of position your main army. You want to protect your expansion, or if you have scouts here and here and here and you are sure that nothing is going towards your expansion, then you can move army to another direction. As we can see, that was a mistake by RC because of his two aggression, and he lost his expansion. His eco will suffer. We see very small armies comparing to what time it is, what time in game it is. On minute 5 we want to have 10k army. Okay, they lost pretty much, but still I think this is bad macro game, and against some player that went well macro, they might both lose already. We saw many games from Fazar, and he won in minute 6, 7, 8. That's some average timing, and he wins because he have awesome macro and he produces big army on minute 5, and he does push with that army, or opponent run into his concave and they lose army. So in RTS you want to have more of anything, and you are already in good spot. We see a little poke here from Lucky Luck, which is risky, but let's see what he will do. And he denies with another army this expansion again, which is good, but RC will be fine, as he has mine already here. Oh, he's telling, yeah. And since he pulled army, he can push on another side. He sees that it's big army, so he can push on another side. What happened here? Tank versus tank. What's this? RA2 or RA1? Anyways. We see RC fixed eco. Pulled the entire army to kill the small army, and he risks here. Not the best angle, but it might work. He might get harvester, which is not bad. He can kill some army. So this is important thing to remember. When you poke opponent and pull his army, you can attack from another side if you see opponent chase you with huge army. So in example here we have maybe 5k of army here versus this 2k or something. So this army is out of position. If it's here somewhere, he would push and treat you. So that's some of how I would say, and that's some of goals with flank armies flanking. So let's see what's going on here. Lucky Luck doing some base push, taking map control, expanded in mid, and to his, I would say, let's say natural, but natural is here actually. No scouting here from Lucky Luck. He know that army can be here. These guys are offline, out of position, as we would say. I don't know if Lucky Luck saw size of this army, but you really don't want to chase with entire army. These small flanks, you want to be careful with that. That's common mistake by new players. But yeah, in RA it's hard to see how big army is. Scouting is hard in RA, and that's why army position is important. And again, Lucky Luck chasing small army. You can see how small it is. You can just select these guys and move them here, because this is now important spot. You want to take this eco or you will be in trouble. Yeah, almost telling. You will be fine, of course. And minute 11 and no one went tech tier 2. It was tense early game, but still, that's where higher level opponent will punish you. And again, we see example of how small army can pull big armies and put them out of position. If they were here, okay, it's not big, it's not too big, but still bigger than army he chased. Of course, you sometimes want to do it because he can park out of vision of structures, and he had defender advantage, and you need bigger army to kill him. And we have counter attack here. If this army was here, as I said, you would be able to defend this way. No, I don't like this position of army. It's exposed. You have tanks and 3 tanks, but still it's exposed. If opponent comes from here, you would lose these guys. And yeah, RC will retreat, which is smart. And radar dome, and finally V2. I think these V2s will be fine. He has air. And let's see, yeah, first shot missed. That's tricky thing with V2. If you miss, it needs 10 seconds to reload or something like that. And this is good defense. You want to hide behind static defense. So that's nice defense here. And now we will see why. Yep, that's why tier 2 is important. Tech units. You can just easily push with base, and you can scout with yaks and so on. As I said, it was exposed army. He lost 3 important assets here, 4. If he had them here, that static defense will shot and provide vision and soak damage. You need to pull back your army, and this is good. This guy soak damage, this soak damage shot, and you have army behind. I like that formation. Lucky Luke decide to attack without tanks, which is not smart. I don't like that. He's again flanking and driving around, losing tank. And going into sandwich, and against V2s, 3 V2s. And finally RT from Lucky Luck. As I said, they are too aggressive. They play very aggressive and risky. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it just put you behind slightly. And their unit can shot RTs and V2s. killing. Oh, great atom. Nice RT shots. You can see how Vitus and artists are strong against infantry, so you really want to have them faster than opponent. Of course, if game state allows that. I would say Radical is RC is good with tech, so I think he should play more passive early, more defending, more defensive, and go tech, and then start to play and put some pressure, aggression, and so on. I think he would be very good player if he does that. And again, without tanks, which is disaster. Oh, Vitus, oh no. Oh no. Lucky Luke, why? Radical is stalling? How do you say that? How do you pronounce that? But he will be fine, I think. No tier 3 yet. Oh, there is. Okay. We have Tanya. And RCC is tech, and I think he saw Tanya. He's sniffing around. Oh, trying to get tech center. Whoa, that was some good para drops, para bombs, and kills. Tech center. This was nice play by RC. What the fuck are you trying to do, you little army? That's a risky movement. You see quite many medics. Whoa. I'm not sure why Lucky decided to attack, considering he has some pretty good map control. He could just macro from there, go tech, and try to play from there. He could try to push here and deny this, or he took this, or and he has more than half map, and that's some advantage. Instead, he's trying to be aggressive and yeah, lost control. I think he lost control kinda, and I don't know. He could have won, I think. Yeah, I agree with Lucky Luck. RC is so good with tech. You don't want to allow him to tech up if you are not sure you can play against him. Yep, that's it. Thanks for watching and see you later. Bye bye.